It's time for our next episode of Nightmare Dating Profiles, and this is your blanket trigger warning. If you are drinking anything, please push it to the side. If you are eating anything, please swallow it completely. We do not want to get anything stuck in your throat. These are a doozy, per usual. These dudes are getting worser and worser. They are devolving fast because they are not attached to a woman sucking her life force. Let's go ahead and check some of these profiles out. Here we have Josh, who's 35. He says, if you are a torta, swipe left. That means an overweight Mexican woman. So if you're a torta, swipe left. If you have a fupa, swipe left. If you're a liberal, swipe left. If you're a single mom, swipe left. This dude is 5'4", 5'4" in Wisconsin. This is his picture. Skin color looking like Spam, looking like a hot dog. Got his laundry basket in the background. And one of the phrases that I said that we're going to be using this week is, dude, you're not hot enough to be this confident. If a woman is a torta with a fupa, she's probably not even looking at you. She's probably thinking she's going to swallow you up. We don't care if you don't like a chubby woman with kids. All right, let's move to the next one. This man's profile was posted in Reddit. They scratched through his name. His name starts with an S-A, so I've decided to call him Samuel. Samuel is 28. I have no idea how I ended up calling him 28. He's obviously 58. My bad. Now, it says right here about me, but of course it doesn't. He doesn't type anything about himself. He says about me. He says, what to say? It's what you do that matters. How to keep a man. So Samuel is going to tell us how to keep a man. Okay, cool. He probably has experience with keeping men. He says, 1, stop being a whiny B word. Be happy. 2, give him head until he doesn't want to go elsewhere. He's talking about give him head. He's 58 and his neck looks like this. Imagine, okay, never mind. Number 3, feed him. Number 4, have a space for him in your heart, in your home, 24/7. Okay. Number 5, shut up, leave him in peace. They just really want a quiet woman. Number 6, stop being a nag, and he puts an exclamation point behind it. Probably going to delete this site because there is nothing here but gold diggers and delusional B words. Thwink, you're funny because you're drunk and obnoxious. You're not. I don't need your validation. This is the reason why many of these people deserve to be lonely. Because why does he have this much confidence when his neck looks like a saggy scrotum? That's what it looks like right here. And the thing is, he's 58 years old and he thinks that he has the audacity to still talk to women, even imaginary women like this. Make these dudes lonelier. This was posted in the same Reddit thread, so we don't know his name, and his eyes are crossed out, and as you can see, his mouth is wide open. We'll call this person Green Hat. So what he typed, you kind of have to be a 10 to be as picky as you are. LOL. And he says, and it's not like you seem like a catch anyways. LOL. I'm sure you have a lot of terrible qualities. Also sounds like you don't how to treat a man. How would he know how a man is supposed to be treated? I highly doubt anyone has ever treated him any kind of way outside of moving away from him. These dudes are delusional in the way they type. They really think that they have the right to a servant. Listen to this. He thinks that having some money and being a provider gets him all of this. I'll pay all the bills, but you need to be cooking 3 times a week, minimum. I'm also never doing laundry, ever. I'm never washing a dish unless I feel like it, ever. No household chores shall I participate in, ever. If that's cool, then I'm doing all of the protecting and providing. My terms are non-negotiable. Otherwise, where's your half? Yes, I'm 420 friendly, big D energy over here for sure, 6'2", all about the Benjamins, looking for my throat goat. See, that's the thing. My terms are non-negotiable. They don't want a partner. They just want a bang-made wife appliance. That's all they really want. And this is one of the reasons why you just need to get a job, be financially stable, because they think that they can lord over you with money. all while looking like this. This dude just looks dusty. How do you look this dusty and have this much nerve? And this dude is only 38 years old. It always makes me laugh when I see exact match. But his name is I'm Unique. I'm Unique. I wonder if that was really what his mama named him, or did he decide that he was unique? But I'm Unique, who's 38, looking just as dusty as he want to be. But he'll pay the bills, and you're going to have to be a throat goat and do all of his chores. Is that a trade-off that is worth it? Mansa, who's 51, sent a message to this woman saying, "What's your sign?" Let's listen to what he put in his little bio. "I'm not here for games, and if you're on psych meds, don't hit me up. Also, if it's all about money, press X. Looking for a homebody. If we're not going Dutch, don't expect a date. If I give you my number, you have 24 hours to use it. If you have me on D&D, I'm deleting and blocking. If you have ugly feet, pass me up." So it sounds like he's poor. He only wants to go Dutch, and he wants a homebody. He wants somebody that doesn't really want to go on dates. And if you do decide to go on a date, you're paying half. Why would you choose anybody like this? This dude is 51 years old. These dudes are not aging that well. Why would you choose this on purpose? But let's look at Mansa, who's 51, looking like a thumb with hair. He is a cheap thumb with hair that just wants to hook up with somebody that just is perfectly fine with sitting and staying at home at his big age of 51. He's 51 years old and still just wants to Netflix and chill. Absolutely not Mansa, who's 51. Ugh. uh Whoever put his face together, they were kind of drunk or sleepy. This is Sultan, who's 28, and his face seems like it is drooping in places it's not supposed to, and all he says is, "Don't play with me." And to that we say okay. Because he is falling apart already. I bet you when it heats up outside, he's going to really melt. So let's go ahead and keep it moving. I always love these pictures where they are just looking out, at what? I don't know. He set up his camera in his car. He has a little stand where he set it up, he pushed the button, and then he looked off to the side. So he did that so we could see all his little jewelries. We can see all that. We see his little nail needs to be clipped, but that's what he is choosing to show us. Abdiel, who's 41. "Not here to collect matches. Stop thinking you're better than me." And he's looking off to the side for us. Yes, I'm getting a close up so we can see his neck. He got on all these jewelries. He could go ahead and get a manicure. It's perfectly fine. He keeps his beard trimmed and everything. Go ahead and just get a manicure. Fix that. If you're going to show off all your jewelries like that, Abdiel, who's 41. So now we got Maximilian looking at us all sultry. He's 25 years old. Look at how he's looking at us. The way he's looking, he's going to get someone pregnant, or someone's coming up behind him to try to. Okay, never mind. Maximilian says, "So fine. I almost thought you farted with how badly you just blew me away." That is a terrible joke, but okay. He says, "Very open-minded, hardworking, family-oriented, and major foodie, looking for someone to build meaningful connection with. Me and my partner." Me and my partner. He's looking for someone to build connections with him and his partner. I'm wondering if what is his partner? Is that okay, never mind. That's Maximilian, who's 25, who's given us these eyes. Now we have Anthony. Anthony is 51. Is that a trash bag in the background? I don't know. But it says, "I'm a single father, career man. I make over $100,000. Why would you say that? Why would you say that in your bio? Okay. Have my own house. I'm not looking for a masculine, independent woman with a long, exaggerated list of what a man should have or be in order to be with her. I'm secure in myself mentally, financially, emotionally, sexually, and I know my worth. I'm simply looking for my friend, my love, my partner, someone who understands that being submissive is not degrading. It's loyalty and supporting. I prefer happiness over superficial thanks." Even though he let us know how much he makes up front. These people are weird. They really do think that women are supposed to be below them, but okay. And here he is looking like a thumb as well. What is up with these thumbs? Now I'll end it with this post out of Gen X Dating. This is Chris. Chris is 51. He says, I have a job that's going to allow me to retire at 55 and go nomadic. No kids, divorced. Looking a short, thin woman with no kids at home that likes to travel, camp, and butt stuff. Oh my God, what? Message me, hippie witchy chicks to the front. Okay, I didn't read this before I started reading it out loud for the video, so I wasn't expecting the whole butt stuff, but okay. That was Chris. Chris is out here looking like a bleached milk dud, and he is smiling, and he is giving it all to us. Let me know what you think about Chris, who's 51, looking for his camping person that likes butt stuff. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, and share.